Hello, Happy New Year. I just wanted to take a moment to say hey and just encourage you to take a moment to look back over your life over the last 12 months and just see how far the Lord has brought you. Sometimes we don't celebrate the small wins, right? And we can count them as insignificant or small, but take a moment just to see how much different you are this year, you know, how much more you have matured this year. Look back over, you know, what are your where your children are at this point, Like I don't know. But for me, I had to really give it up to the Lord for how He has kept me this year. Like, literally, the things that I used to be in bondage to, He literally freed me from all of it. I didn't even know, like, how long it's actually been since I gambled or since I smoked or lots of things, lots of things. And they're not just like the big things, you know what I mean? God has really helped me learn how to forgive this year. That is a big one because, you can't be forgiven if you don't forgive. That is like a major commandment of the Lord. And I had unforgiveness in my heart. And so, by the grace of God, the Lord allowed me to walk through that with Him. I have literature that literally taught me in depth about forgiveness and, you know, spiritual leaders that poured into me um, concerning forgiveness and other things. But forgiveness is such a huge key. Also, the Lord taught me about loving my enemies. And when I say enemies, I mean, I'm not saying like literally like the people that may have come against us in some way or may have mistreated us or whatever. Those people are like considered enemies, right? And even if you didn't feel like you had any ill feelings against those people, they we yeah, we still kind of treat them a little different. But the Lord helped me, showed me what it really means to love your enemies and to bless them in spite of, and to really pray for them and want the best for them in spite of how they've treated you, in spite of, you know, what they deserve, right? See, true forgiveness is us releasing the people who hurt us or whatever, the people who hurt us from the punishment that we feel like they deserve, right? I mean, because God is loving, He's so gracious that, He doesn't give us what we deserve. So He expects us to do the same for other people, right? You reap what you sow. And if you want to sow good things, if you want to reap good things, good rewards from the Father, you have to. So, not saying that we have to, is based off our works, but we are saved to do good works. Okay? It's not our works that save us, but we are saved to do good works. That is expected of us. We are expected to not stay the same. We are expected to grow in the Lord. And as you can always tell, you know, if you are really cultivating the relationship with our Father by your fruit. What kind of fruit are you producing? Are you allowing the Father to cleanse you, to wash you, to heal you of those things that you may have struggled with for a very long time? You know, the Lord wants to heal you. He wants to uplift you, and He wants to restore you back to the original seed that He created.